Good morning, everybody. Rod Baker, God and Rod Ministries, or just God and Rod, basically. It's just God and Rod. I'm going to start making some changes to the YouTube videos, and one of the changes I'm going to start making is there's going to be some consistency to it, and then also I'm going to have guests, so that'll be fun. But what I wanted to talk about today, this morning, here at the lake, with my coffee, and my Bible, and I need to talk to McDonald's about giving me some more coffee. But anyway, the thing I want to talk about today is we are truly in a spiritual time where the spiritual life is a lot more evident. There's a lot more people talking about spiritual things. There's a lot more people engrossing themselves in spiritual matters, and even testing things, but it's a spiritual thing. You know what? That's way too much sky. There we go. And so in this moment in time, let us not forget, as we talk about the karma of the universe, or the power of the universe, or spirits, or karma, or things like that. Let us not forget who created it all. It's God's universe. We're just his kids. But it's God's universe. Now, I don't care if you believe in extraterrestrials, or, that the moon is made of cheese. I don't care about that. Maybe the moon being made out of cheese thing, maybe that's a little off the wall. But what I do care about is that you know God. I want to introduce you to him. If you don't know him, if you grew up with a God that was punishing or mean or unexplainable, or just odd, or if you never heard of God growing up, let me introduce you to him. Let me tell you a little bit about God, okay? Being a father, being a parent, like I am, I understand what it's like to have created something, or at least partially. But I have a grasp on that. And so the love that I have for my child, or my grandchildren, even, especially my grandchildren, I got to tell you the truth, I think I love my grandchildren differently than I do my son. But the important part about that is that there's this nothing I wouldn't do for them to keep them out of harm's way, and make sure life is good for them, and make sure they're blessed. But at the same time, I need them to be the stand-up kids that they are. I'm not talking about not having a bad day. I'm not talking about, dropping the ball every now and then. I'm talking about, man, there's nothing I wouldn't do for those grandchildren, to make sure that their future is contributed to in a kindly way. And so what I find more than anything is it's a lot easier to kind of understand the concept of God when you're a parent. Now, if you're not a parent, maybe you're a pet owner. Okay, at least one of these pet owners that don't lock his dog in a closet for 3 days and, and things like that. But a pet owner who really loves their dog or their cat or their snake or, or their pig, whatever pet it is. There's an overwhelming love that we have for these things that love us, right? Right? There's an overwhelming thing that we have for those things that love us or people or however I said it the first time. The important part about it is this. It's love. And that comes from God. It comes from God. And see, once you truly experience what it's like to know the love with God, whether it be for Him or from Him, it's a whole lot easier to be you, to be who you are. Man, we got people in this world that have phony Facebook pages. Phony Facebook pages. Talk about unreal. Talk about not being yourself. See, that seems amazing to me not to be authentic. It seems so ludicrous to not be authentic, to not be you. Because the more that you are you, the more you'll like you. The more you'll love you. The more you're able to be loved. Now, one thing's for certain, I'm no psychologist, psychiatrist, or any of the such. But I'm a man who knows love. And love conquers all things. Love never fails. Never. Especially the love you have for yourself. Thanks for letting me talk about God, the creator of it all the spirits, all the universe, all the planets, everything. He had the master plan. Anyhow, I was going to read a little scripture just to keep it biblical. This is in the book of Psalms. This is Psalms 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that just beautiful? So wherever you find him is where you find him. This is where I find him. This is where I read his bio. And all those that knew him's bio. It's their bio. The Bible is the bio. Thanks for listening. Just give him a chance. Just give him a chance. Talk to you later.